Hey guys, so it's a really clear, slightly breezy day here in Marin County. I'm just north of the Golden Gate Bridge and I'm meeting my friend Pete and we're gonna do some painting. All right guys, so we're out at Fort Baker. Remember Pete? He's back on the West Coast. And so we're out here and it's lovely, but it is freaking blowing like mad.
Windy.
So we got set up and now we're gonna have to make some arrangements here. So you're going down there.
We're already having numerous mishaps.
So Pete's you're gonna relocate down the hill, right?
We're gonna adjust.
All right, so
otherwise the painting's gonna be about 50 feet that way.
Yeah.
In a matter of moments.
Let me show you what we're looking at. I had to set up lower today to be able to see under some trees. So I'm gonna be painting in a seated position today. And I've just got my usual setup here, but I've got a little REI portable stool. Then I've attached my backpack and a bag with a rock in it, and I'm hoping for the best. Okay, so here's the downhill view of my setup, and I've got the extension leg on right here. All right, so we decided on our compositions and have our sketches done. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good.
So I think I'm gonna bring my water down even a little bit further, and the mountains correspondingly will also come down a little bit more, so the chimneys can be a little bit more prominent.
Looks good, man. I like it. Great angles, good drawing.
Big challenge for me, because I'm in New York, and it's generally pretty flat. So I'm pretty used to just looking off the horizon and seeing buildings and buildings and just disappearing into a pretty straightforward perspective line. So this is a nice challenge.
All right, bro. We'll come back and check you out when you get some when you get some color in.
See you soon.
All right, so I've done something similar, but I'm a little bit higher up this hill. So let me show you what I got. All right, so here we go. I've got a 16 by 20 here, and just kind of laid it out. Only things that I'm not sure about is there's a lot of this side of the building here. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm gonna keep going. No, it is seriously really windy out here. Did you have any spills yet or no?
Yeah, I lost it once. The panel came right off.
Yeah,
flew off.
What I do is, like, when it's super gusty, I'll like actually literally press my brush onto the panel so that it won't blow away.
I've been keeping like my pinky down on the palette the entire time.
Yeah.
Maybe not the entire time, but you know.
Definitely distracting, but let's take a look. This looks good. Yeah, Pete and I were just talking about, like, there's the sides of the buildings. It's really hard to get the color. In fact, you can see in the background right here. You know, there's like warmth to them, but then you want it to be in the shadows. Actually, your color looks good.
Which one? This one?
Like
or this one?
Yeah, like the shadow sides of the building right here.
That one.
Yeah,
but here's the issue now. Because now I've got that maybe a little closer, but then it occurred to me, oh, but that's got to be all in here too. So it's gonna flatten out. I mean, because if you look down there,
if you squint at the scene out here, you can see like the sides of the buildings are definitely a lot darker than the sky. And then if you look here and you squint, so that that's the hard thing, is the side of the buildings have to get darker and yet still remain this
yellow.
Sort of warm color.
Right. It's a quandary.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough, but we're having a good time and we're gonna keep at it. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose it on this freaking hill. Okay, so here's what I got, and you know, I'm having some of the same struggles, but I'm just gonna keep going. Like I've said to you guys before, composition is key. I do like the composition, I'm just struggling a little bit with some of the colors. Okay, so I haven't been checking in that regularly because frankly we're both out here just trying to survive. The wind has died down and we're almost done, so let's go down and see what Pete's got.
Hi, folks.
Yeah, see, I'm definitely digging that composition. I think it looks great. What was the biggest challenge, Pete? What was giving you grief, buddy?
Challenge. No challenges at all.
I like the shapes, like your street shapes, and how
Yeah.
it's kind of angular and very decisive. I dig that. Actually, all of it seems, all of your shapes seem very decisive. This passage in here is really nice with this, you know, got some transparency and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, there were so many challenges. However, predominantly the shadow wall.
Yeah.
That really threw me. But as far as the composition was concerned, I was happy with it. Although, with so much information, trying to get so much information, especially on a small panel, it became really, really challenging.
You feel like a larger canvas or panel would have been beneficial too?
Without a doubt. Without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, I get tired of working with brushes like this. I like a brush like this now, or bigger.
That's right. Pitch
So-
those dinky brushes.
Yeah. Throw them in the bay.
All right, so I kept doing some touch-ups. So there's the final. And I added a little bit of red into the shadow side of this wall. And that's pretty much it. All right, so the sun is going down and it's getting kind of cold out here. Pete had to go off to be with his family, but we're gonna paint again tomorrow, so it'll probably be another video. But apologies for not filming much of the process. It was so windy that it was impossible to set up the camera and film. So yeah, overall a good time. Definitely experimenting a bit. A lot of information, you know, houses are kind of complicated, but overall this is the place I'd like to come back to. So anyway, as usual, thanks for coming on the journey and hanging out, and I will see you in the next video.